This is Ruben Lowing. It's been a while since I've been on here. I've had a lot going on. And so I have a very good friend of mine. She's a computational biologist, and she's a very intelligent woman. She actually published a paper on the human genome. And so she has a blue book and the workbook, and she's been following the workshops. So I asked her, and I met her in Toastmasters years ago. And so I asked her if she would let me present to her and basically the 7 steps. But more than that, okay? So I talked about the campaign for a cause, the G20 conference, and she's registered for that. And I had showed somebody else I knew from Toastmasters. She's actually the runner-up, the first runner-up for Toastmasters International for the whole world, right? And I practiced on her, and she's, her critique was it's a lot of negative, right? All the statistics. And so I thought about that, and while I'm going through it, I'm going, okay, this is all the negative things that's going on, then I kind of just go over it quick, right? But then I get to, all right, but we have the answer, okay? And the answer, starts with proper foundation, right? And then goes, from there, the rule of 72 and then from the rule of 72, I talk about, if you had $1 doubled every day, it would, how long would it take to get to $1 million? Well, it's 20 days. It's $1,048,000. But if you take into account taxes on that money, on the same gain, it would be at 30% tax bracket. It would end up being only 26,000, right? And so people are like, whoa, right? And so we're going through it, and I went through the whole. I just found out that you can get people that don't have to be part of WFG to join the WSB community, right? So she's on that. So I showed her how to go and look up when the workshops are, because she's only done workshop 1 so far, and she's going to do workshop 2 today. Right, and then she can see, she'll knock them out really quick. She's pretty smart, right? And then we talk a lot about how the conscious and the subconscious mind work. And there's a challenge in this company with this business, where people come in, and they get excited, they sign up, and then you don't hear from them again. They go into the witness protection program, right? And talking with this lady, we figured out if they're not already in beta, we put them in beta by putting more emphasis on what's wrong than the solution. And that is where it's at. Oh, part of something else that I show, I got a graph that shows the difference between a VUL and a index, an EIUL from 2000 to 2012, right? And then there's another graph that shows, how with the floor, the index universal life works, right? Oh yeah. I show, the X curve. I get all the way to the X curve in the blue book, and then I show them my curve. Isn't that funny? So this is but was a real epiphany that we got out of this was by spending so much time focusing on the doom and gloom, we put people in beta, right? And they don't receive anything more. All right. So what we need to put more emphasis on is the solution, all right? And when you look at what stocks, bonds, mutual funds, the variable products do compared to these the index products with the guaranteed floor, it is drastic. All right, you know, why would anybody do anything else? And they haven't been for a while. I mean, that's why the financial advisors are so much don't like the index products, because they can't beat them, and that's why they bash them all the time. All right, this is my Saturday leadership talk. All right, Ruben Lewin out.